Has it really been 5 years already? Well, dang. I guess time really does fly when you're fixing singularities and destroying lost belts, huh? Hey, it's Ano. Welcome back to another video. Fate Grand Order NA has recently announced the start of the 5th anniversary celebrations, and in honor of that, I decided to make a video today all about my experience with Fate Grand Order. I'll be showcasing the account that I created way back during launch period of the English version, so look out for that. For those of you unaware, Fate Grand Order is one of the top mobile gacha games ever to be released. In fact, as of 2021, it's in the top 10 best-selling mobile games ever, being ranked top 8. With that in mind, it's really no surprise how a mobile game can last this long. I mean, if it's profitable and the fan demand is strong, why end the game, right? This holds very much true for this game, especially since this is part of the Fate franchise. And if you know Fate fans, you'd know that they are one of the most dedicated fan bases out there, spanning multiple fan translation works for unreleased media in English. Especially since Type Moon isn't really one to localize their stuff even back then. So, yeah. Some fans are so dedicated that they started playing Fate Grand Order even if it was Japanese only. And when the English version got released, they started playing that as well. So essentially, they're playing the same game twice. Now that's saying something. As for myself, I've only really started playing the game when it got released in English, but I did find it when it was still in Japanese. I think I saw it on the Play Store. Back then, if I remember correctly, there weren't any region locks in the Play Store, so you were able to see all of the apps, but they won't all be necessarily available in your region. So yeah, there I was. I found Saber's face on an icon, and then I said, wait, is this a Fate thing? And then I clicked on it, saw that it was only in Japanese, and I was so heartbroken. After that, I didn't really bother playing because I'm a bit of a lazy bum when it comes to that. I barely tried to play Japanese only games. Flash forward 2 years to 2017, saw an ad about the English version, immediately downloaded it. Played it, was happy about it, still playing it to this day. As to why I'm still playing this game, well, for me there are two main things that draw people to this game. It's the story and the characters. The story at the beginning wasn't really anything too special. I mean, it felt like the generic gacha game story, where it only serves to provide something to do in the game. But as later chapters got released, they really did a great job in developing the story. Until now, actually, the quality has been kept up. It's been consistently good. As for the characters, well, I'll just show you some of them, and their designs will speak for themselves. If you didn't know, the characters in the Fate series are generally from 3 types of characters. They're either historical figures, mythical figures, or fictional characters, or a mix of those 3. So you might find some of the characters to be recognizable, like Heracles, Achilles, or Sherlock Holmes, stuff like that. But of course, for some of the characters, they do take creative liberties, like the poster girl of the series, Saber, or Artoria, the female King Arthur. But apart from the designs, the characters are generally well written as well. If you take a look at the character profiles within the game itself, there's actually a lot of information about them. So I could say that the character writers did their research. As for the gameplay, it's nothing really special really. It's just a typical turn-based RPG with a card system attached to it. Basically, you use the cards to organize the attacks of your characters, and each character has 3 skills and 1 ultimate. Basically, that's the gameplay. Nothing too special, but it does its job well, so can't complain really. With that being said, let's move on to the actual account showcase. Alright, we are on my account right now. I have Europa on my homepage. Before we go to the servant list, I just wanted to show you my master profile. So let's head on over to my room first. And yes, Jalter is the servant in my room currently. She is actually my OG waifu for this game, so yes, I do like vanilla. Here's my master profile. I'm only level 148 because I haven't really been farming as of late. So yeah, I'm not in the max level yet. And my login streak, as you can see, it's not perfect either because I missed a day a few months ago. But then again, if you are a player in the English version, I'm not expecting you to have a perfect login streak, especially if you've been playing since before the second Christmas event, because during that period, we did have that legendary maintenance period. I'm not exactly sure how long it took, but I'm pretty sure it was like more than half a day. So majority of the player base missed the login streak. It doesn't really bother me that much anymore that I don't have a perfect login streak. So yeah, I've been playing for 1,784 days. So it's crazy to think about. Anyway, on to the servant list. And we are on my servant list. So yeah, right now I have them sorted according to date of acquisition. That's why we have Mashu over here at the very top. So yeah, I'll just give you a brief history of the start of my account. I started playing July 19, 2017. So yeah, quite a while ago. And now that I think about it, it is a few weeks after launch when I started playing, but you know, it's still technically the launch period, so still an OG, I would say. And then as for my first 4-star servant, we have Marie Antoinette over here. I actually got 2 copies of her during the tutorial 10 roll, so viva la France! As for Saber Lily here, she is actually a gift to all the players who started playing during the launch period, but she was featured in a future event so that all of the players got to have her. And right now, she already got added to the friend point summon, so you can actually get more copies of her. And then for the 4-star ticket, back then I chose Archer Emiya, just because, you know, it's a small homage to Fate Stay Night, basically. And then to show you my first 5-star servant, it's actually Artoria, or Saber from Fate Stay Night. It's actually pretty cool to have her as my first 5-star servant because, you know, I actually felt like a protagonist back then. She's actually one of 2 5-star servants that I have, which I have more than 1 NP level of. She's at NP level 2. The second copy spooked me in one of the banners that I was trying to roll. So yeah. Alright. I'm gonna change the sorting to rarity. And I'm gonna show you my 5-star and 4-star since I guess most people would be more interested in that sort of thing. So I'm not gonna go through each servant because that's gonna take a long time. But I will go through some of the ones that I particularly like. And yeah, starting with the 5-star servants over here, I counted it, and the total number of unique 5-star servants that I have is 42 SSRs. So as a free-to-play account, I think that's a pretty good number, especially since I don't really roll on the guaranteed 5-star servant banners when they come in, because you know that does require paid quartz. So yeah. And just gonna go through some of the servants here. Dioscuri. They are one of my favorite servants because they are twins, and I really like that character dynamic. I was really happy when I got them, when I rolled for them during their first banner. And then next is Sigurd. I want to talk about him because I want to talk about Brynhildr also. They are actually a couple in the story. I really like how their aesthetic match. So as you can see here, wait, character skin, let's go. Purple and white, and his cool sword. I'm gonna show you Brynhildr now. Purple and white also, which is a pretty cool design concept. Having a couple match their colors. And then we have Mordred, Okita, and then I actually have Summer, Artoria also. She's actually the other 5-star that I have that has more than 1 NP level. She's also at NP level 2. I got the second copy of her during the rerun of the first summer event. So, and then Ereshkigo, the Hawk, Enkidu. Who else? Summer Nero. During the summer events, I've been particularly lucky because I was able to get like majority of the limited servants during those events. So yeah. As for the support casters, as you can see, I don't have Merlin or Waver. I only have the waifus. Skadi and Tamamo. King Hassan. Shuten, of course, is a fan favorite, mainly because of the VA. Aoyuki. Summer Musashi. Sherlock Holmes. I have both Johns. I actually have all of the John servants. I have OG John, John Alter, and then the welfare version and the summer versions. So you can see here, yeah. So yeah, those are my 5-star servants. Okay. Moving on. Oh wait, actually I want to highlight Kiara also. She's one of my favorite villains in Fate. I really like her character arc. And also BB. Moving on to the 4-star servants. So here we are. For the welfare servants or the free 4-star servants in the events, I do believe I have all of them since, you know, I have been playing since launch. Summer Maeve, I got her like 4 times, so I have her at NP4, which is pretty weird. That doesn't really happen that much for me. So, yeah. Summer Melt. Nobu. This is Parvati, but she is in her Sakura skin. So yeah, I do have quite a number of 4 stars, as you can see. My newest 4-star is Passion Lip. I just got her in the current CCC banner. And what else? Oh yeah, I do want to highlight Astraya. She is my second favorite character for this game because she is using Luvia from Fate Hollow Atarashia as her host. So, you know, Luvia is my OG waifu for Fate Stay Night. Yeah, and she's one of the rare cases where I have a gold servant at NP level 5. She is a gacha servant, so it's pretty rare to have, especially for me who does have a free-to-play account. So, yeah. As for the total 4-star servants that I have, if we count the welfare servants, I have a total of 87 4-star servants. If we don't count the welfare servants, I have 60 of them. For the 3 stars, they're nothing really special because you will be able to get them eventually. But there are a few that's either story locked or limited. For the 3 stars, I am actually lacking 2 of them. I don't have Columbus and I don't have Asclepius. And as for the 2-star and the 1-star servants, I do actually have them all. So yeah. And then before moving on, I just want to highlight Angramoinio since he is one of the more special servants in this game. He is the only 0-star servant. It's actually cool how he got added in the game. He was added secretly by the developers during the Fate Zero collab. He can be summoned through the friend point gacha, so yeah. Pretty cool. Although he is a bit of a meme servant, so bond level 10 also, because you can only do his interlude if you have him at bond level 10. So if you want a more detailed look on my servants, like if you want to know the NP level for each one, I did actually use an external website that does that, so I'm gonna have that linked in the description. If you guys want to check that out, feel free to do so. As for my craft essences, there's nothing really special. To be honest, I don't have a level 100 one because it's too taxing to farm for that, so I don't really have a maxed out one outside of the ones that are already maxed out when you get them, like some of the event ones. So yeah, but I'll just scroll through them, I guess. right now. I do have a level 72 one, and I think this is the highest one that I have for a regular CE. I basically raced it because of Jolter. So yeah. I do have quite a lot of the 5-star CEs from the event, so that's pretty cool. I do have 5 copies of Kaleidoscope. I don't want to max limit break them yet because I think they're more useful if you have more copies of them. So yeah. Aside from that, I don't really have any craft essences worth looking into more detail. So yeah. But I just wanted to show you them in case you guys are interested. My list is actually a bit scattered because I haven't really been cleaning it up recently, so yeah, I do apologize for that. And yeah, those are my craft essences. And for the final part of the showcase, I do want to show you guys my support setup right now. So I have support 1 as the non-event one. Right now I have Jinako, Dioscuri, Summer Artoria, Ereshkigo, Loli Vinci, Scotty, Shuten, Kintoki, and Jolter. And as for the event one, since the latest event was the Summer 4 rerun, I still have them as my support. So Summer BB, Saber Hokusai, Summer John, Summer Melt, Loli Vinci, Summer Nero, Summer Okita, Summer Musashi, and Mysterious Heroine Double Cross. So there you have it. I do hope that in the 5th anniversary update, I hope they add more slots for the extra classes, just so we can put more of our servants in the extra classes, since we are getting more of them in the coming months. So here's hoping. And that's the end of the showcase. Overall, I'm pretty happy with my account here in the EN version, especially because, you know, I have been actually pretty lucky with my roles in the past 5 years, so can't really complain that much. Although, of course, I don't have all of the meta units, I don't have all of the servants that I want, but, you know, as a gacha game, it really do be like that sometimes, you know. Especially with a free-to-play account like this. So I just take what I can get at the end of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please do leave a like. And if you're interested in the content that I'm going to be posting in the future, please do consider subscribing as well. May the RNG bless your gacha rolls. Till next time, see you!